Hi, FlossTube. This is Karen with KB Studio Creations.
And Jason, causing chaos.
So thank you for coming back. We appreciate you watching us today, and we'll get started. So new starts. So this first one, I'll insert a picture of what it looks like, but it's Elizabeth Bennett by Twin Peaks Primitive. And I'm stitching this on some 14 count hand-dyed Aida.
Is this way up?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know yet. Look. This is all we have so far. But look at that shine.
Yeah, this is using a 12-823. And so I'm not going to do the whole image. If you look at this piece of fabric,
so shiny.
It is not big enough to do the whole thing. I'm just going to do like to right below the book she's holding. But I think I'm liking how it's looking. It's a great project for when I'm in the car. So
because your last car project is done.
Yes. So yeah. Don't zip it. Okay. Zipping it's just loud. Just don't zip it because it's loud. But okay.
It's fine. I gotta put it back.
Yeah, but people complain about.
Oh, people complain about the zipper side?
Not on mine. I've never had anyone complain about it on mine, but I hear it said in FlossTube videos all the time. So I'm assuming what's so funny?
I'm just imagining people coming out of the woodworks in the comment section being like, Jason, that zipper is atrocious. Why did you do it thrice? Once was bad enough. Sorry.
So I also started a new org project. So I'm taking a section of the 100 Owls freebie from, I didn't even write it down here. I know their name. Forest Embroidery. So I'll try, I don't know if there's a picture that has a mock-up of the entire thing. If there is, I'll insert it. But this is just on some 14 count cream Aida, and I'm using orts. So I got the vine part done, and it's got some flowers, and then the owls. So just a small.
Owls are gonna fit on this?
Yeah, they're tiny owls.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
It looks questionable to me.
But yeah, so I took a cut.
Please, like, Disney, don't come and sue me.
There's some that are like little border looking things. I was watching somebody. Oh, it's 14 count Aida Girl, and she was pointing to some owls at the bottom. And I'll probably stitch those ones too as a bookmark. But I was like, that would make a great bookmark. So that's what I'm doing. I'm making bookmarks from parts of the 100 Owls. So now to whips. So this is Change by CrossStitch, and yeah, the image of what it will look like.
I have no idea how big you make those images, and so I do this, and I'm sure it's like way big or way small. I don't know.
And this is on just some 14 count white Aida. So last time I had reached the corners, and now I'm just working more on the border. And then one day I was tired of working on the border, so I worked some more on the words. But I'm making progress.
Making progress? I have a feeling you might be done with it by next February.
I don't know. I'm hoping. I was looking back to when I started it, and I started it March of like 2021, I think. So I'm hoping to finish it, by like March or something. I don't know.
That'd be good. Well, the reason why is because February is African American History Month. So finishing this by like the beginning of March, yeah, you'd finish it that month. That'd be cool.
But yeah, so that's my oldest whip, and it is now officially my oldest whip because other things have been either UFO'd and I finished the thing I was stitching as a Christmas present. So that is my oldest whip. So I stitch it on it 3 strands every Wednesday for Old Whip Wednesday, or 4 strands like this last time. But that's partly because I don't know if I'll get any work on it this Wednesday because of the holiday, because we have family in town. But I'm gonna try to still. Just don't zip it up. It's okay. Or not. I need to stop bringing these over here, and then he won't have anything to do.
But I gotta put it back together, and I'm worried that if they fall apart, if they fall off the table, that they'll go scattering, and that'll be more work.
So the next one is His Name is Jesus by Martha Pilgrim, Joyful Expressions. And this is on 14 count Picture This Plus Heroic Aida, and I am stitching this using a toile.
Give you plenty of space to put it in.
So just making more progress. I'm pretty sure this is the section that I've added since last time.
Also, all the back stitching is done.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there isn't any more back stitching. I think it's just those 2 words.
Which I think is great. But it's looking so good. It's so big. So.
Yep, making progress. I think I hit 70% this time.
That's what you told me.
Yeah, so Making progress. So the next one is Unicorn in Captivity by Wild Violet CrossStitch. And I'll insert the picture of what it looks like, the model, whatever. And this is on 16 count Picture This Plus Mystic Aida.
Oh, I didn't get to do my woo!
So I worked some on the tail and then some more on the
Fence?
Yes, that's the word. And that the fabric that I'm doing Elizabeth Bennet on was the fabric I had dyed trying to get a color for this, but that was too purpley, so I bought this fabric instead.
Wait, that goes in there.
Yep. My bag of birthday starts. I have 3 projects in here because these 2 aren't fully finished. And
one of them is my fault.
Yeah, one of them is his fault. Because he has a way he wants it to fully finish, but he doesn't have it ready to be fully finished. The thing he wants it fully finished in the frame. That one was really quiet.
I wanted to ask. I wanted to be like, FlossTube, what do you think? Was that quiet enough for you? Did we cover it up to where you didn't notice that we were zipping it? And that I've been zipping something this whole time? I'm sorry, now that you pointed it out, I've got it, like, that's going to be the theme of this episode. It's zipper madness.
The next one is my tracker bookshelf, and this is my design, and it's on 28 count Old Dame Clay Joblin.
How close are you to being done with this one?
Don't know.
It's just 41 days.
Right.
You're 41 days off.
Like I can figure that math in my head.
What day is today? The 20th.
Yes.
How many days are in November? 30. So you take the month of December and add 10. 41.
Also, I probably will release this someday, but for now, if you want it, you can get the pattern for free. And someone asked me for it, so that was cool. So if you want to stitch it, that's great. But yeah, just
so we're
more.
like January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. November's almost done. Got 41 more books to put on.
Yep.
That's a very tall bookshelf.
Yeah, that's why the one for next year, if I ever get it designed, is going to be half the size. Like I'm going to do 2 columns.
I think it'd look good with 3, to be honest.
Well, I want to do 2.
3 columns of 4.
That'd be really wide and thin, almost.
I don't know.
I'm just going to do 2 columns for next year if I get it designed. I've really enjoyed doing it, but it could be the next year I decide I don't want to do it. I don't know. We'll see.
Next year, you may want to do a temperature one.
No. I love the temperature things, but if I did it, I would buy someone's pattern and probably do it for books too. Like, I just, keeping track of the temperature doesn't interest me.
In case you didn't know, she really likes to read books.
However, you can use this thing as a temperature tracker.
You could use it as a tracker for anything.
And
what flowers did I plant today? What plants did I work with today? And just stitch that color for the plant. I don't know.
So I had looked at some temperature trackers, and I considered buying them, but they all had too much stitching on them. I wanted something very simple, which is why I designed my own. And then my Orc bookshelf bookmark is done.
And I'm not needed to hold that one.
You can hold it.
No, you're holding it. No, don't you. You put it down on purpose.
I just made this up as I went. It was made with Orts. And yeah, 14 count cremata. It's done.
And I, again, don't have any stitching to show. I don't think I've done any stitching since last video.
You haven't stitched on the model stitch either?
I don't think so.
That's okay.
Life's been crazy and I've been tired. And I could do it, but I just don't. Maybe I should. I need to work on that thing for our nephew today. I haven't done that yet.
Oh, yeah, the painting. Oh, so I have a new release in my Etsy shop. And you've seen these before if you've been watching for a while. Because these were in just CrossStitch last year. But now I can release them. So these are my Poinsettia and Christmas Star ornaments. And this is on 32 count antique white Zweigart linen. So, yeah. They're now in my Etsy shop. And, yeah. I really like these ones. They're really pretty.
One for each of our faces. They're very pretty. I'm excited to put them on our tree this year.
If we put a tree up. What do you think?
Why wouldn't we?
It's a lot of work.
But we're going to be home this
We are.
Christmas.
We also don't have a good place to put it, but, you know, there's that. Always that.
I'm going to knock out a wall and then we'll have a place. Just get rid of walls.
So
It's open. It's an open floor plan. It's open for anything. Christmas trees, Valentine's centerpieces.
So also, right now, I'm having a cyber sale in my Etsy shop where from November 20th to 29th, where you can save 25% off. And then in December, the 1st to the 25th, you can save 20% off all Christmas items. However, as a thank you to all you...
So real quick, there's a cyber sale the 20th to the 29th for like Black Friday, Cyber Week, things like that. And then the month-ish of December leading up to Christmas, you have a sale on your Christmas items.
Yes.
Okay.
However, I wanted to do something special for you, my FlossTube viewers. So if you use the coupon code FlossTube50, which I will put up there.
That was my thing, you know.
You can save 50%. I don't know how long I'll keep it live. Definitely through the end of the year.
Is that on top of the sales?
No. So as from what I understand from Etsy, you can get one or the other. You can't use a coupon code and a sale. If you can, try it out. I mean, but from what I've understood, one will override the other. So if you don't want to do what's the words? If you want to take the trouble to put in a coupon code, because you have to like add it to your cart and put on the coupon code, it takes a little bit more work. But you save a lot more %. So if you want...
And it's good for that one day in between the sales too.
I don't know if there's one day in... Oh, there is.
Yeah, there's the day between the sales.
I don't know.
November 30th.
For the cyber sale, I just did, the recommended from Etsy. They're like, here's the recommendation. I was like, sure, let's do that. Yeah. So that's all the Etsy updates.
And my chaos that I brought in between it.
So next we'll go to haul. So I got the next issue of Just CrossStitch magazine.
And as you can tell, there's already is that?
No, that's the announcement that they're changing.
Oh, never mind.
Next year, what they're doing is starting next year, they're doing 4 regular issues and then the 2 bonus issues. All will be included in the subscription, but the regular issues will be bigger. So there'll be 6 issues a year instead of, let's see.
8? Is that what you
8.
told me?
Yeah. But it sounds like it'll be about the same number of pages, and you get the Halloween one as part of your subscription if you're subscribed. So I think it's really cool. I think it's a great idea. So, yeah.
And then these are the ones that are in it. Did any of these stand out to you? I can't remember if any stood out to me.
I feel like there were ones that
there was a fox that we liked.
I liked wrought iron stitching's tree. I don't know. They've got some cute things. I don't know if there's anything that I would actually end up stitching. But we'll
Same. See. I did talk about, they did this series of fancy dress women. Why can't we get fancy dress men?
I agree.
Not dress, because most people don't like dresses.
I agree.
But can you imagine a guy in a suit where the suit and the pants bleed into just Christmas motifs?
That would be interesting.
Where cool. His legs are chunks of trees, and his suit is just a snowy night. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. There's probably a designer that's going to listen to this and be like, "Oh, let's do this series." Because I don't know if you want to. I'm a little overwhelmed by everything right now. I have to put on the back burner of maybe one day eventually, but probably not. So Gentle Art. So like I said, they were going to send me some more floss, and I have not sorted through this yet because I think they basically sent me one of almost every color. That's what I gathered from the thing they sent me. Because they said, we've sent you all of these. I'm going to regret this.
Except these ones that are out of stock. But I have not sorted through it and everything. But I'm pretty sure that's one of everything.
So as you can see,
which will be very helpful.
Taking some precautions not to get things messed up.
But it'll be very helpful to have all the colors. Because I can look at it online, but it's not the same as seeing it in person. So I think this will really help with designing with these floss.
So like you can see,
it's a lot of floss.
There's a lot of floss.
So this is part of their designer program.
It's a lot. This is the only way I could think that they can see all the colors. No, I'm resting it on my head so they can see all the colors. What? I don't want to like... Did I make you mad? I'm sorry.
I want to keep them nice, and I feel like resting them on your head is not keeping them nice.
Fair. I was trying to get it so they could see the colors.
And it did look very cool.
I wasn't being... Well, I was being silly, but I wasn't... Like, the point was so people could see.
So then also I ordered some things from Amazon. Some more of these cable things for floss, holding floss. And then I bought this...
Because there's a need for it.
I bought this big thing of, it's just tissue paper, archival tissue paper, because I'm going to be changing up how I store my finished cross-stitch pieces. And so this is to wrap around those finished cross-stitch pieces. So for the next, the next thing is Selva Design. I bought another pattern from there to use as a Christmas gift. So
is that a digital pattern you got?
Yeah. So these, I'm not going to insert anything because I don't want.
I'm being a ninja.
Because it's a Christmas present. If you put it in, if someone happens to watch it, they'll know. So. The next one, Shaded Stitchery. I bought the black butterfly sampler, which I will insert.
Ooh.
And I bought this for two reasons. One, I've looked at it for a while and liked it. But two, so there's the change one, which is, I try to always have a representation matters piece. And so that one, like I said, hopefully will finish sometime around February, March. So I need a new one to replace that. And so this one would replace that. But I also, His Name is Jesus, I stitch usually while we're video calling with Jason's parents on Sunday. So I wanted another piece that I could stitch during that time. So my thought is to have this for that slot as well. I'm going to make some changes. Instead of doing the alphabet on the side, I'm going to mirror that column on both sides of it and put verses of a children's song from our church. So you will be seeing that being stitched next year. I still need to decide colors of fabric and floss and everything else, but that's coming. And then the Jingle Ball, I did buy a ticket for the Jingle Ball. Jason looks like he's confused because I don't think I told him about the Jingle Ball.
No.
Basically, it's an online retreat.
I thought that this was a pattern you got. What is the Jingle Ball?
It's an online retreat that 12 designers put away, headed up by Stephanie Webb, Lindy Stitches. And it's basically an online retreat. There's like not Zoom rooms, but like Zoom rooms basically, but with whatever platform they're using, where you can get in and chat with people. I think I know there's like tutorial things, like classes. Some are free, some you have to pay for. There's like
Are they
going
to have like at the end of it a really big dance night so we can dance together at the Jingle Ball?
I don't know. I mean, I know a little bit about it, but I haven't looked super into it. But last year was our first year. This is the second year. It's only $10 to do the basic ticket. So that's what I did. And so I'm going to try that out. And I think that's in 2 weeks. It's I think the first Saturday in December. So
yeah, 2 weeks if that's the case.
So yeah.
I don't know. This is the first time hearing about it. So yeah.
So I'm going to try that out. And last year, like I considered doing it, but one, I wasn't comfortable getting on like Zoom-like things. But since I've been doing the late night Stitcher group Zoom things, I'm much more comfortable now getting on and talking with people on a Zoom situation. So I think I can do it this year. So giveaway. So last time we had a giveaway for multiple things, but DLNYTube, Deborah, you won. And she wanted the gnomes. And so I realized I didn't say last time because I have some new subscribers, and so they may not know. But what I do for my giveaways is I have one winner, and they can win whatever they wanted. But then the things that were not won that other people requested, the next time they win a giveaway, it goes to them. So like say there was a Santa kit. Say you said you wanted the Santa kit. The next time, if you win, then I'll send the Santa kit with whatever else you won as well. I hope that makes sense. Let me know if you have questions. I know some people like just give away one of everything, and this just helps me reduce the shipping prices, especially because I do ship internationally. Combining some of those things and just having one giveaway winner per issue.
So if you didn't win, don't worry. If you win next time, we'll add what you wanted into what we sent.
Unless you wanted this one.
Unless you wanted that one, because that one's gone.
And so if the multiple things were wanted by multiple people, it's whoever wins the next giveaway with that item will win that item. if that makes sense.
It does. It
Okay,
does. You're good.
So now life updates. We went to our church's temple. We both took a day off work, and that was really nice. We were hoping to be able to meet up with Amy from Amy Loves Toads, but it didn't work out.
But we'll be going again.
Yeah, we'll be going again, hopefully in January. So we'll see sometime. Also, in this area, there's been a forest fire. It's about 20, 30 miles away, something like that.
Oh, that close? I thought it was like larger. Anyway, yeah, probably.
Something like that. But so a couple days we had some really bad smoke in like the air. The air quality was horrible. Like
my throat's still recovering.
You couldn't see like 5 blocks up the road some days because there was so much smoke. So that was really stressful. Thankfully, we had got a little bit of rain and that cleared it in our area. The winds changed, so it's not blowing our direction anymore. So that's good, but the fire's still there. But we're supposed to get rain tomorrow.
And it's bad for the people who have to suffer through it.
Yes, in the other direction. So hopefully there's supposed to be more rain tomorrow. So hopefully that will help it. But yeah, it makes me better understand people who in like the Canadian fires or out west where you have fires. Like it's not a common thing out here in the east, but it's happening. So.
And lastly, when this publishes.
So I'm hoping to get this released tomorrow.
Okay.
But
Happy early Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving, or belated happy Thanksgiving to whenever you watch the video.
If you're in the U.S. If you're not, I hope you still have a good time.
Have a good day.
Yeah. And then I'm thinking we probably won't release the next video until after Christmas. One, so I can show all the Christmas presents I've been working on because I've been doing a lot of Christmas stitching. And 2, because I just don't think the week before Christmas I will be in the mindset to be recording and editing a video. Whereas after Christmas, I'm hoping to get it done that week after Christmas. So we're also going to say Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, and if you don't celebrate Christmas, Happy Holidays. And I think that's all for us this time.
And most importantly, Happy Stitching. So let's say it together, okay? 1, 2, 3. Happy Stitching. She's done with me. I can tell.
Hi, FlossTube.
It's really shaky.
Yeah, it's kind of shaky too. So also...
Oh, don't start that. I've been doing it all. Ugh.